iMarkets Live presentation. My name is Mary Ellis, also known to some as Yah Ellis, and that would explain in full and not in part why I was not able to see what I was looking for on this page. So yes, I am just getting myself going here, getting this set up. We're actually just getting the page open so that I can see it. All right, is this live? This is 13 minutes ago, so that might not be it. I believe I'm live right now. I just need to see it on the page. Yeah, so I can check it out. All right, here we go. All right, iMarkets Live. Welcome to iMarkets Live. I have promised that I would go ahead and share this video or this presentation with my audience, because even though I talk extensively about what it is that I do, I've never shown it to you guys. I've never let you see what it looks like and what it is that I do here. So allow me to introduce you officially to iMarkets Live. So this first slide here, I'm sure all of you have heard of this man, Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is arguably one of the greatest minds in finance of our time. Some years ago, maybe about 30, 40 years ago, he wrote a book that has become a classic, and that, like I said, arguably is one of the best books on money that's out here on the market right now. It's something that most people are aware of. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And what he did was observe. The book talks about how he grew up with these two dads. His biological father, who was a college professor, who he referred to as the poor dad, and the father of his best friend, who was a self-made millionaire and who was very wealthy and understood how money worked. And these two men helped him to understand that we get money in 4 different ways. He put this into what he called the cash flow quadrant, which is what you see represented here on the screen. And he, divided those quadrants into 2 sides. There's the left side of money and the right side of money. I don't know about you, but I really want to be on the right side of money. Now let's talk a little bit about what this quadrant represents. So you see here on the left side, you see the employee and the self-employed. These are people who are, no matter how hard they try, no matter how bad they want it, they are trading time for money. They're trading time, effort, energy, expertise, you name it. They're trading it for money. And this represents about 95% of our population. About 95% of us are currently trading time for money, because that's how we believe and that's how we were taught that people get money. The problem with that is that there's only about 5% of wealth available to those who are on the left side of money to share, basically. So if you are an employee of someone, or if you own your job, meaning that you own your own business, but if you don't work, you don't eat, then you are represented in that 95%, and your share of the pie is 1/95 of 5%. That's a little old tiny slice of pie. And then you got this other side of money. When you look across the fence, you see this other 5% made up of the business owners and the investors that only represent 5% of the population, but they have 95% of the wealth. Now you tell me, which of those feels best to you? Which of those things is where you want to be? Now let me tell you about business owners and investors. Business owners are people who own systems, and these systems are sold either to employees who come and do the work in the systems, and that's the work that they do generates income for the business, or they sell these systems to other businesses who are able to, use them to create efficiencies of productivity, etc. But they're also generating income for themselves, right? So that's what the business owner does. The business owner owns systems, and they got other people working for them, and that's how they build their assets. The investors, though, this is where you really want to be. This is when you know that you're on the right side of money. When your money is working for you, when your money got money, that's when you know you're in the right space. Again, this represents only about 5% of the population. However, they are controlling or owning 95% of the equity. They got 95% of the money. How does that make you feel? Where would you want to be? If you had to choose one of these 4 quadrants, or if you had to choose one of these 2 sides, where would you want to be? I don't know about you, but I believe I would be, I needs to be, and I certainly want to be on the right side of money. I can help you get you there. This is the vehicle that I have chosen to use to get me to the right side of money. It is the Forex market. What is Forex, you ask? I'm happy to tell you. The foreign exchange, Forex is short for the foreign exchange market. It is actually the largest and most liquid financial market in the world. It is larger than the real estate market as well as the stock markets all combined. There is literally $5.3 trillion a day moving throughout this market. Now, what Forex is the body that says what the value of one currency is compared to another, and what an exchange on that currency, what the exchange rates on that currency would be. So when you're trading in the Forex market, what you're doing is trading one currency for another. You can buy or sell any of the major currencies in the world. And when I say any of the currencies, I literally mean all of the money in the world, all of it, all the money in the world. Did I say all the money in the world? I'm talking about every major currency pair there is on the planet. Every country that has money, that has currency, is a part of the foreign exchange market. They are part of the Forex market. But guess what else is a part of the Forex market? Metals, precious metals like gold and silver, copper, palladium, things like that. Precious metals, anything that can be traded out on the market, that's considered a currency. But guess what else is out there on that market? The energies like natural gas, coal, crude oil, things like that. This is traded out on the foreign exchange market. These are currencies. These are things that people can exchange one for another for value. This market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. The largest sessions, the major sessions are New York, London, and Tokyo, and they come up at different times a day. And like I said, this is at least $5.3 trillion every single day. Actually, I think it's up to 5.7 now with cryptos being in there. 5.3 trillion with the T dollars every day. And who's out here? Who's doing this? It's banks, it's governments, it's large corporations, it's hedge funds, and it's the retail market. And that's where you and I come in. You and I are what's known as retail traders. We are not banks, governments, or corporations, so we don't move markets. But here we are out here playing in this space with those guys. Did I mention that it was $5.3 trillion every day running up through this market? And here is some real juicy tidbit for you. When you're doing this trading in the Forex market, you can trade this on any device. You can use your cell phone, you can use your tablet, you can use your iPad, you can use your computer. You can use whatever you like to trade. So that gives it portability and convenience, something that you probably didn't know was even available to you. Now, what is iMarkets Live? iMarkets Live is a school. And what iMarkets Live does is it teaches you, it's set up as an online learning system, and it has it teaches you learn how to trade in the foreign exchange market. Like, it is so comprehensive that it begins with what is the history of Forex? What is Forex? And it goes all the way through to market geometry, which is where you start understanding patterns and identifying patterns in the market and being able to speak jargon and know what's going on. So from A to Z, iMarkets Live teaches you everything that you need to know in order to get out there into the foreign exchange market and trade. It is a first-class foreign exchange education and software provider. It was founded on July 4th. You know, in the United States, 4th of July is our Independence Day in 2013. So it's a 5-year-old company, or it'll be 5 years old in July of this year. It is currently operating in 130 countries and is growing every month. It is debt-free, it's privately owned, it is financially solvent and stable. And let me make this one comment real quick. The owners of the company have foregone a salary. They are not taking a salary, or the CEO is not taking a salary, because he recognizes that as this company grows, that reinvestment is really important. And again, this is a education and technology company. So he recognizes the value of letting that money go back into the company so that he can continue to grow the company and grow the brand and increase the platform. It is wholly owned and all of the products are proprietary. They create and own the rights to all of their products. They're not, beholden to anyone for anything. Here's the corporate leadership. Now, I just mentioned Chris Terry to you. This man is an 8-figure earner, and has made about 8 figures trading in the foreign exchange market. This is his vision. He is the one who came up with this idea of presenting an opportunity or creating a platform where people could come and learn how to trade in the foreign exchange market. It is so easy. I can imagine the conversation that he must have been having with his wife, Isis De La Torre, who was the chief financial officer, who also is kind of the brains behind this operation. If Chris is the heart, she's definitely the brain. And she holds several series license. She is licensed to trade in the United States. She is, well qualified to run this company. And she actually is the one who taught Chris how to trade. Isn't that something? Teamwork makes the dream work. And then they understood that if they were really going to take this world by storm and do what it is that they want to do, which is to teach 1 million people to trade by 2020, that they were going to need some help. So they went and got this young, this millennial, this 24, 25, 26-year-old man, Alex Morton, to come in and help them to build a marketing platform that would that they could use in order to expand this message and grow this message and reach the people who would most likely respond to this. He is the executive vice president, and I think he's vice president for marketing. But then there's also Yvonne Tapia. Yvonne Tapia is the vice president of sales. And Yvonne's job, so Yvonne Tapia, I like the story that I hear about Yvonne. Yvonne Tapia is a Mexican who came to the United States to get his education. He actually is an engineer, I believe a civil engineer. But he comes from a very poor part of Mexico where, to have a job in the U.S. is like a big deal. So he came here, he did that, he got his degree, he got his job, he was making good money, and then he quit his job to come and do this thing over here with iMarkets Live and help build this platform for traders. And imagine the shock and surprise of his family, who was expecting this man to go and do great things in this, within this infrastructure that they understood. You go to school, you get a job, you do this, and you come back and you help us. Imagine the fear that must have been running through them when he went and did that. But again, Yvonne is a force to be reckoned with over here in this iMarkets Live space. These 4 people are almost single-handedly responsible for what you see now. A company that, as I said earlier, has a goal of teaching 1 million customers how to trade by 2020. Now, what it is that makes iML unique and why you're protected is that even though there are no guarantees, we can't say, listen, if you learn how to trade, if you follow our methods and you learn how to trade, then you too are going to be an 8-figure trader. What we can say is that we can bring you the best value in terms of education, services, and products that will help you in your learning journey and in your trading journey than what's out there on the market. We are the best. We do not trade your money for you. We do not handle any investments. You're in control of your money at all times. We do not earn anything off of your trades. We don't make any commissions. We don't have any performance fees or anything like that when you're trading. This is all we're doing is providing the education platform, the education support, as well as the trading support for you to be able to get into the market and become profitable as a trader. You can enter and exit trades at any time. You have to trade at your own risk. That has nothing to do with us, but our objective is to empower, enrich, and educate millions of customers worldwide. This is how we do it. I want to get a little bit into what the products actually are. Let's get into what it is that we do. When you come to iML, again, this is a school. The iML Academy is identified as a complete Forex mastery course. And it literally, like I said, it's about 60 videos that are in that back office divided into modules. If you look across the top up there, it's not easy to read, but right there on that second row of boxes, you see it starts at basics 1, and it goes all the way to market geometry and mindset and things like that. It helps you to understand this is truly an online learning education platform. This is truly an online school. It is these lessons are available to you in multiple languages. Right now, I know that Spanish and I believe Portuguese is up there, and more are coming. German, I think it is German that's up there, and more are coming. And it goes from, like I said, basics to far advanced. It is easy to follow. Each of these videos, each module has maybe about 6 videos in it, and the longest video in each module is only about 15 minutes long, with the exception of mindset. Now that video is about an hour long, but it needs to be that because it is so quick. Trading is such a personal thing that only you have to be in a certain mind frame in order to have success, right? And the other thing that is offered is that you get to learn from expert traders. These are people who are in the market taking trades. This is not just school book theory. This is not textbook theory. These are people who are trading, who are making money and saying, this is what I did, and I'm offering you the same opportunity to do what I did. iMarkets Live TV, that's a good segue right into iMarkets Live TV, because iML TV is probably one of the best resources in this whole cadre of resources. Now, iML Academy, like I said, it has about 60 videos in there. Those videos are recorded. These are pre-recorded videos. They're updated when they're needed to be, when they need to be, but they are the curriculum. Those videos in iML Academy, that's the curriculum. This iML TV is the supplement. Here is where you get more than 120 hours of live Forex and crypto education every week. You've got educators in there. These, again, are traders who are trading their own money, who will come on the screen in a live interactive chat session with you, where you can see their trades, you can see them, you can ask them questions, you can interact with other traders, and you are, it's literally your classroom. It is a live web stream, and if you miss it, don't worry, because up to the last 7 recordings are there for you to go back and check out. But again, multiple languages: Spanish, German, Portuguese, many more coming, different trading sessions. There is no excuse for not having time, because some of these sessions begin at 2 o'clock in the morning and they go on throughout the day. They go on throughout the trading day. And again, if you miss one, they're all recorded. So there are many, many trading sessions to come to choose from. You choose, and you get to pick which traders you like. What style do you like? What, how do you, which ones have the classes that you like? How do they set their classes up? You get to choose. There's such a variety of instructors and instruction styles that you get to choose from. The harmonic scanner is another tool that has people really buzzing and singing and kind of happy around IML. So the harmonic scanner, if you see this little picture up here on the wall, you see that there is what looks like a chart, bunch of squiggly lines, and a big yellow pattern in the middle. Well, what that pattern is in the middle is it is the result of harmonics. The scanner goes out all day, 24 hours a day. It is out there scanning the markets, looking for high probability trades and reversals. So what it does is it says, hey, you see this pattern right here? Normally when this pattern sets up in the market, then right after that, some other action happens. So we believe that you should, if you're going to take a trade on this pair during this time based on historical data, then you should get in here. You should take your profits at this level, or this level. And if it turns out that this is one of those rare times when the harmonics are off, or something happens in the market and it moves against you, this is where you should stop your losses. All of the info is provided for you: the entry, the stop loss, the take profit. Again, this is proprietary, privately owned software, and it combines multiple strategies at one time. And it has a high accuracy confirmation to help you gain more confidence in the market. The web analyzer is another tool that folks are in love with. This guy looks kind of similar to the harmonic scanner, and it does a kind of similar job, except that this one is scanning the market 24 hours a day, only for the major pairs. And all it's looking for are the entry prices. So if you are scalping, if you are looking for a certain entry on a certain pair. Maybe you just saw something over on the harmonic scanner. You can use this web analyzer to look or to let you know when is a good time and when is the exact place, the precise place that you want to go in on your entries. This is a customized platform. Again, it is built and maintained by the in-house programming team. You can get precise trade setups as soon as they get found out in the market, and you can combine these strategies with strategies that you're using to increase the probability of your trades and increase your confidence. The more confident you are, the better your trades are going to be. Daily swing trades. Now, let me ask you something. If you're a sports fan, and you don't really have to be, but there's some names that even if you're not a sports fan, you know who they are. Tiger Woods, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Dan Marino. I don't know, that's old. I know I'm kind of dating myself. You can tell I'm not really a sports fan. Wayne Gretzky. I mean, these are people who, Michael Phelps, these are people who reach pinnacles of performance in their specific disciplines and their related disciplines. If those guys, Serena Williams, if any one of them were to say to you, hey, listen, I got this app. I'm going to send you an email every morning with a video of me giving you tips for the day, how to improve your game, whatever your game is. Wouldn't you want that video, and wouldn't you watch it? So that's what we're doing here with the daily swing trades. You can learn and earn with Chris Terry. Again, remember I mentioned him earlier. He's our CEO. He is an 8-9-figure trader. He's made a lot of money doing this. So when a guy like that says, hey, I'm going to send you a video every morning, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. And you can do it or not, but I'm going to let you know. Wouldn't you want that video? Wouldn't you want that email? So Chris is giving weekly trade forecasts himself. He talks about, he analyzes the major pairs every week, and he shares it with us. And if he comes up with a new technique, if he's working some new stuff and it's showing him certain things, he shares that with us. So yeah, the daily swing trades is a big deal. Now here's another one. So let me tell y'all something. This morning I woke up and my team who I love so much, I discovered that they were trading with each other. It is so funny. It was such a funny moment because they thought they had done something wrong, because they were like, oops, sorry, we thought this was a private group. Hilarious. But these guys were using swipe trades to take trades, and they all were in profit, every one of them. Swipe trades is one of our apps. Again, this is proprietary. This is something that we own and manage. And what they have been doing is, or what they do in swipe trades, is groups of traders. There are different groups that you can ride with. They will send you trade alerts. They'll send it right to your smartphone. You download this app. You sign in with the same login information that you use to sign up for iML. You log in and you have it running. It runs in the background quietly until you get a trade alert. As soon as you get it, you can look at it and decide, copy and paste it. Do I want to take this trade? And if you say yes, I want to take this trade, then you're going to copy and paste the entry, the stop loss, the take profits, and they're going to give you notes. They're going to tell you specific instructions. This is what we mean when we say that you truly can earn while you're learning. Swipe trades gives you signals right on your phone. They tell you where the money is. They tell you, hey guys, this is where the money is out in the market. Now go get it. That's it. It really is that simple. That's what happens. You don't even have to have any trading experience. You can supplement your income every day without even changing your daily routine. You just got to be, you got to be willing to open your telephone from time to time and read and see what they say. You get so much training and support over here in IML. So much training and support. If you're watching this on Facebook, so you know that we're out here every day. We are on here. We are out here every day. We do all the stuff that we do Sunday through Thursday. We are out here in this social media space, murdering it for you. But the company has structured a learning environment that will help you to navigate through all of its products, beginning with imluniverse.com, where the whole curriculum is laid out. The IML corporate app, another app that you put on your phone so that you can easily, so you don't have to browse for it all the time. You can easily, you're at lunch or wherever you are, you can easily just kind of navigate to where it is that you're trying to go right from your smartphone. And the seven-figure mentorship calls. Now, those are really, really cool. These guys, and David Emanitier and oh my goodness, what is his name? Oh my gosh, Jason. I almost called him Brandon. Jason and oh God, so many people who are already earning 6 and 7 figures in this company through this platform, who actually come on the line, on the phone, on Zoom, on Telegram, on Facebook, and chit chat with us and say, hey guys, this is the meditation that I'm doing today. Because you know, getting money ain't really about getting money. You don't get money. Money is, I mean, you don't make money. Money is already made. You attract money. And they talk to us about mindset. They talk to us about where they are. They talk to us about what they're doing. And they talk to us about practical things. They mentor us. We are literally getting 7-figure mentorship over here in this school that we're doing. Now, all of that is what's available to you through the platform. And I'm sure by now you should be wondering, how do I get started? I'm sure you recognize the value in this. You have got to be wondering, how in the world do I get started? Some of you are saying it like this. You're sitting over there with your arms folded across your chest and you say, yo, what's the kick? I bet it costs money. And you're right. All investment costs something, right? This is an investment. You're investing in you, though, and you're going to get something back for it. Let's talk about it. How you get started? Well, the Platinum package is the complete Forex education package, and it provides you with all of the essential tools and education to help you become a profitable Forex trader at an affordable rate. Now, remember, you get the iML Academy, you get iML TV, you get the harmonic scanner, and you get the daily swing trades where Chris Terry comes on and gives you this, you know, his video every day. You get all of that, which is a $425 monthly value for just $195 to get started and $145 a month. Wait, what? Yes, $195 to get started and $145 a month. The optional add-ons, the swipe trades and the web analyzer, like what I just talked to you about, cost an additional $30, and I think is well worth it. And I always tell people, if you're gonna do this, then go all in. Don't skimp on yourself. You are investing in you. So you definitely, if you're interested in, you know, getting those swipe trades, let me tell you something. They caught like something like 441 pips in one day. As you move into this space, you will learn that pips is that's how you make money. Pips, lots, and leverage. That's how you make money in the foreign exchange market. A pip is the smallest increment, smallest size that money can move. It's the smallest movement that money can make, is what I'm trying to say. And if somebody catches the smallest unit that you can trade out here as a retail trader is 10 cents. So if someone caught 441 pips and they were trading dimes, so that's 10 cents, that's 441 dimes. 441 dimes is what? That's $40. $40, let's see, $441 is $44.10. That's how many dimes you got. If you were trading dollars, then you just made $441. You put one at risk and you got 441 back. If you were trading standard lots, which is worth $10 per trade, $10 per pip, and you caught 441 pips on one day, then you just made $4,410. That's how this works. So that swipe trades thing is a true value if what you're valuing is money. And the web analyzer is a fantastic tool for making sure that you get in at the precise time, the precise place on your trades, right? So it's definitely, in my mind, worth an additional $30. Yes or yes? Yes or yes. Now, let me tell you, some people have an issue with wanting to pay the monthly fee. I personally, I get it. I get it. I don't want to say I stand under that. But I get it. I do get it. I remember a time when thinking that I would have to pay $145 or $165 was a challenge for me. But it's not that anymore. The company recognizes that. The company said, listen, we got something for you. We have something like a scholarship. We have something like a scholarship. And any scholarship that you receive has some requisites. It has some prerequisites and some requisites. Some things that are required in order for you to qualify and some things that are required in order for you to keep it. If you've ever been to college, you know that I'm telling the truth. So they have something that they call 2 for free. You get 2 and free. And what this means is, if you, as a customer, invite 2 other customers, 2 other platinum package customers, This is the prerequisite. You invite them in, they come in. They pay, they are paying customers. They are customers. And they're under you. Then you get your product for free. If you share this concept with two people that you like, you trust, and that you respect, who you think can get value from what it is that we provide, then we'll waive your monthly fee. Just two. You have your own unique referral link, so you can share that with others and they'll register. Once those two become paying customers, then your subsequent subscription fee is waived all the way up until the time they stop paying. So as long as you got two that are paying, you stay, your monthly fee is waived. And there's no restriction. Your subscription bundle is waived no matter what package your referrals purchase. So you could be a Platinum Plus customer, and they could be just a Platinum Plus, a Platinum customer, and you still get the 2 and free. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. But it's just like any other scholarship. There is a requisite and a prerequisite. They gotta get in, and they gotta stay in. Right? Now here's another option. The company is already offering you a chance to get your product for free. You don't have to pay, and by free, nothing is free, because you do have to pay attention. You got to pay a little time, but you don't have to pay money. They're already offering that to you. But they said, I tell you what, let's say you put that offer out there. You said the first 2 people who come in, they're going to come in with me, and it's going to be free and blah, 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 and you get 30 people to respond. What you going to do, bad boy, bad boy? What you going to do? My recommendation would be to quickly become an independent business owner with this company. And let me tell you why. So remember, we just talked about the 2 and free. All you need is 2. Well, once you get 3, you now qualify to become an independent business owner with iMarkets Live. And this is what that looks like for you. So remember, I just said you put out the call for 2 people and 30 people responded. This is so juicy. Oh, this is so juicy. This is so juicy. So let's say you decide, oh, well, let me go ahead, because you got an astute team leader like me, who says to you, this is what I recommend you do. I recommend that you go ahead and become an independent business owner. And once you become an independent business owner, you're going to be at level 1. Level 1 means that for the first 3 people qualify you. When you come in and you set it up, you sign those 3 people up under you, you're going to be able to see a whole new side of your back office that you didn't see before as a customer. You're going to see where you can now go in and place people. So you place your first 3 people. That's your team. You can only build 3 legs. That's your team. You place your first 3 people. And the rest of the 27 people you got, you put 9, 9, 9. Right? You can do it that way. Or you can put, let's see, if you've got 27 people, then you probably, hold on, I'm doing a little bit of math, y'all. I'm doing a little bit of math, a little bit of math, a little bit of math. So you probably want to have it set up where you've got 12, 12, 6, right? Total. So you got 12, 12, 6. That's a total of 30 people. And when you do that, a few things are going to happen. Ooh, this is so juicy. A few things are going to happen. A few things are going to happen. First and foremost, you are going to get $35 for every person that you just enrolled. So you came in and you enrolled 30 people right away. 30 times 35, so let's see, 35 times 3 is 115, right? Let's see, 55 carry 1, 105, right? That's 35 times 3. Hold on, I gotta do some math. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna do it the simple way. I'm gonna go right here to the calculator, and I'm gonna say, you just enrolled 30 people at $35 each. You just made, that's what I thought, $1,050 off of that enrollment. Not to mention your residual income, which is with 30 people enrolled, and they're in the right positions like that, you just made it to Platinum 600, right? Isn't it Platinum 600 with 30 people? Let's see. Yeah, 30 people, that's Platinum 600. Excuse me, that's Platinum 1000. So you, in addition to your $1,050 bonus, your Fast Start bonus for enrolling those 30 people at one time like that, you are also going to get $250 as your weekly residual pay, because you are now what's known as Platinum 1000. And what that means is that you are as an IBO, the company is sending you a check every week for $250, which means that every month they're paying you $1,000. Now, remember that whole IBO thing? So, and remember that whole, you know, I don't really want to pay. That's why I was looking for two. So instead of you now owing the company 145 or $165, whatever the amount is that you are going to be paying based on your package, plus $15 for IBO, you just netted on your residual. I ain't even talking about your bonus. I ain't even talking about your fast start bonus at 1,050. Yeah, you're gonna keep that, but you just netted. You're gonna pay the company their 145 plus 15. That's $160. But you just came up over $2,000. That's juicy. Tell me that ain't juicy. That's juicy. So now let's say this. Let's say this went down. Let's say this went down. And also, let's say it took you a whole week to enroll them 30 people. You still, that what I just described to you is what's going to happen. Let's say it took you a month. So you're going to get the amount based on the amount of people that you bring in. If you got 12 people in your organization that you just brought in, oh, you know, let's say it took you that week to get 12 people, you're platinum 600. But we skipping ranks right now. We skipping ranks. Once you hit platinum 1,000, in addition to $35 that you get for bringing all your people in, your people are going to be excited about this, and they're going to start bringing people in too. And you're going to get $10 for everyone that your people bring in. And those people are going to be excited because you're going to show them the same thing that you did. You're going to bring them all in like that. You're going to bring them in groups and in droves. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to get $5 off of every person that your peoples bring in. And that's going to go on into perpetuity. It's going to continue perpetually. And you are going to also be continuing to grow your volume. And at some point, you're going to surpass that rank of platinum 1,000. And when you surpass that rank of platinum 1,000, this is what, look and see what I say right there. Right there, you see how it is right there? Say platinum 1,000. You got 30 customers in your organization. You're making $1,000 a month, which is payable at $250 a week. And once you pass that, then you start getting into them juicy ranks. Now see, 30 people you can do by yourself. 30 people you can do by yourself. You can do that by yourself. It ain't even that hard to do. But baby, when you want to start really getting some money out of this company, you got to help your people. And it's going to be easy for you to help your people because you put out that call for 2 and you got 30 and you're going to show your people how to do it and they're going to repeat it. They're going to duplicate it. They're going to do the same thing that you're doing and you're going to show them how to set up their legs. And as they continue to grow and as they continue to build, your 30 going to turn to 75 and you're going to be getting $2,000 a month. They're going to be sending you a check for $500. And you're still going to be collecting 35 for who you bring in and 10 for who they bring in and 5 for everybody who comes in under them. You're still going to be collecting. And it's going to happen again as you continue to be the leader that you are. You're going to increase your rank again and you're going to be a platinum 5,000 because them 75 ain't going to take no time to turn into 225. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to send you checks for $1,250 every week. And you still going to be getting your 35 for bringing in more and still for 10 for those who they bring in and 5 for everybody who comes in under them. And this is going to keep going and keep going and keep going until you hit Chairman 10. And then when you hit Chairman 25, and then when you hit Chairman 50 and Chairman 1000, oh, did I mention? Over here at iML, your rank is your bank. If you are a Chairman 10, you are making $10,000 a month. They are sending you a check for $2,500 every week because your 225 turned into 500 because you're a great leader and you have been showing your people how to duplicate this thing that you did and you are helping them. You are helping them. You cannot advance and grow in this company unless you are helping someone. Well, what happens if you recruit a superstar too? What if you do that? What if you help your superstars? What if you help these people on your team and they start bringing in people and the next thing you know, they got more people than you? Guess what? They're going to pass you and it's okay because you still got the volume. You're going to keep working and you're going to keep working with the ones that need some help and you're going to keep doing what you're doing because no matter what you do, for as long as you are in this company, for as long as you are active, as long as your people are active, the company is going to send you a check every week. And on top of that, let's talk about these bonuses. So on top of that, you hit the rank of Platinum 2000 and you hold it. You hold it for 3 months. The company is going to give you a bonus. You know them $500 a week checks that you've been getting? They're going to give you one extra one. They're going to give it to you all at one time. When you hit platinum 5,000, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to give you an extra one of them checks. The ones $1,500, they're going to give you that. One time. They just going to hand it to you. And then when you hit Chairman 10 and you hold that rank for 3 months, know what they're going to do? Them $5,000 checks that they sending you, that money you making every month, they're going to give you an extra $5,000 over the next 2 months. And they're going to do the same thing when you hit Chairman 25, except they're going to give you $10,000. Once this month and once next month, right? And then when you hit Chairman 50, they're going to be like, look, we can't keep giving you all our money now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that $25,000 that we be sending you, and we're going to spread that out over the next 6 months. You held your rank for 3 months, so we're going to send you this $25,000 extra. You're going to pay it out over the next 6 months. So when you get your check every month, you're going to have an extra little something on top. Same thing with that Chairman 100. When you hit that rank and you got 100, you're going to have an extra 100,000 coming to you spread out over 12 months. When you hit that Chairman 250, they're going to give you an extra $150,000 paid out over 24 months. And when you hit Chairman 500, which is the top rank in this company, they're going to give you and you hold it for 3 months, they're going to give you an extra $200,000 paid out over the next 2 years. They're going to do this for you. And we ain't even talking about that one-time infinity bonus. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. The Chairman Infinity bonus, once you hit that Chairman rank, once you hit that Chairman 10, they're going to give you a group volume payout of 1%. And the maximum payout per leg, and you got 3 of them, is $1,000. So you could end up with an extra $3,000 because you held your rank for 3 months as a Chairman 10. And when you Chairman 25, they're going to do the same thing, 1%. You got 3 legs. The max you can make on each of those legs is $2,500. That's an extra. That's an extra. That's an extra $7,050. $7,500, I should say. I'm tripping. That's extra. That's extra, y'all. When you hit that Chairman 250, they're gonna give you an extra $20,000 per leg. That's the most you can get per leg. Sorry, that's all we got. And when you hit Chairman 500, the most we can give you is 2%. Per leg, that is an extra $40,000 per leg. That's $120,000. Tell me, it's just money, it's just money, it's just money. So what you get, all of this, I said all of that to say what you get when you join iMarkets Live is you get, this is a recap, and I'm super excited. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm super excited. But what you get is prestigious leadership across the board. In the corporate, in the field, and the traders. You get world-class products and education. Ain't nobody else doing what we doing the way we doing it around here. You get a dynamic platform for any situation. When I tell you, don't sleep on that word dynamic. Don't sleep on it. Things change a lot around here and always for the better. This is a technology company. These are young people, young in heart and mind. These are young people, agile. They understand that when the market moves, they got to move. And when things change, they got to change, and they change it. And know what? The company is wholly owned, privately owned. Everything is proprietary. They don't need anybody else's permission. You get a friendly and supportive culture. Can't you tell? You get unmatched passion and vision. Can't you tell? And guess what? You make it to that investor quadrant. You got your money working for you. You get to live a laptop lifestyle if that's what you want to have. You get your money working for you if that's what you want to have. It has indeed been my pleasure. I told y'all I was going to come and I was going to show you what it is. I knew that I had never given it to you, but can you see now? Can you understand now why you see the passion and the vigor? Can you understand now why we feel the way that we do? Why we carry on the way that we do about this thing that we're doing? Can you see it? Do you understand? Can you feel it? This is what it is. This is what it is, y'all. This is what it is. And I don't know, what else to tell you about it. I can't even say. I don't even know what else to tell you about it. All I know is that at the end of the day, this has been the best business decision that I have made